Dun, dun. Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome inside the Dix Hills Ice Rink here as the Long Island Rebels take on the PAL Junior Islanders. Well, everybody, Carmine Vitrano with you. So glad you can be tuned in on your Saturday evening as the Long Island Rebels welcome in the Islanders for Long Island Amateur Hockey League action as these two teams just separated by 1 point. The Islanders come in with a record of 3-3-1 for 7 points. The Rebels come in with a record of 3-1 on the season for 6 points. That puts them in 7th place, while the Islanders tied for 5th were underway, as the Islanders will be skating from left to right across your computer screen and TV, depending on where you're watching. They're in their home whites with navy blue and light blue trim with some gray in there. The Islanders in their road blues with orange and white trim. The Rebels will control the opening face-off. A quick shot there from the point. Stop. Their rebound just pushed wide as that was let go by Corcoran from the far point. So an early chance there for the Rebels as the puck just got pushed wide. Now the Islanders will come the other way. They'll break in. Right wing side. A toe drag shot gets blocked, and the Rebels look to move it through the neutral zone. 3-on-3 left wing side. The captain there, Ferenza, will just dump it in as it go behind the Islanders' cage to our right. The Rebels will go for their first change of the night. Opening minute, Rebels with an early chance as the Islanders now will go for a change. Left wing side through the neutral zone, banked off the far side boards. Now the Rebels trying to catch the Islanders in a change. Will just dump it in, but quickly knocked down at the blue line, and the Islanders will send it right back through the neutral zone. Far side outlet pass misses everyone, and now it's going to be picked up by the Islanders. They'll skate the other way, breaking in right wing side. Still with it as it's thrown in on net, stopped by the netminder Kevin Becker, and he'll hold on, and he'll get the whistle just a minute 19 into this first period. It was Jack Schwartz for the Islanders with the shot along the far side. So while they defend its own face-off here for the Rebels, it's won by PAL. It's picked up there by Kravitz at the right point, trying to send it down low, intercepted by the Rebels, and they'll look to break out, still in their zone. Center lane pass. It was Crescimani, couldn't handle it, but now it's a turnover inside the Islanders' zone, far side, as that shot just missed the far post. A nice move there by Tim Allen on the turnover, but just couldn't get that shot from the circle. The Islanders look to break out as it's controlled at the red line. The linesman takes a spill. He appears to be okay as it's dumped right back in there by Crescimani. Rebels will have it far side corner as they'll change their defensive pair. Just 2 minutes gone by. Scoreless hockey game first period. Both teams will dig. Big hit from behind, and I think we're going to have a power play here coming up for the Rebels, and we'll see who the guilty party is. Tom DePelny, 2-10. And this one going against PAL. We'll see who's skating over here, and the Rebels will get their first power play of the night. Looks like it's going to be Kravitz for a cross-check. So the Rebels will go to the first power play. Time of the penalty. .210 as that shot deflected in front, and it gets pushed in on net. Stopped by Drew, and it looked like that was Sparling camped out in front, kept in at the right blue line. That wrister, that one glove down, and he'll hold on, and he will get the whistle. 18 seconds into the power play. The Rebels getting a couple of chances, and that early chance in the first half minute, and it was just pushed wide, but they'll have the face-off to the left of Drew. It's going to be Sparling in on the draw for the Rebels, trying to win it back to the point. They do, right side. It's pushed back down by Hauser as a quick shot in the front. It was Sparling. It was blocked. Never got through, and the Islanders will send it to the neutral zone. So good setup there for the Rebels. Just couldn't get that shot in on Drew as the Islanders will send it down. Not all the way down, and it was picked up there by Hauser. He'll skate left side, drop pass, as he'll find Blum. As now they'll send it back out in front. Another deflected pass, and the Islanders will pick it up. They'll have numbers, but they'll just send it being shorthanded as it goes right in on Becker. Becker will play it up, trying to catch the Islanders in a change. They have about a minute left in this power play, and it's going to be Forenza skating in near side. A drop pass finds Sparling. That shot stopped by Drew as it goes up behind the cage. They're going to say play with the high stick. No, it was negated as the shot there gets blocked in front, pushed to the near side circle. 45 seconds left on the Rebels power play. Still no score. And now it's going to be Anderson shorthanded for the Islanders outside the Rebel blue line. He'll just dump it in right in on Becker. 35 seconds left to go on the man advantage for the Rebels. Kravitz went to the box for 2 minutes for a cross check. Renzia will skate in left wing side. He'll dump it in as the Rebels will change personnel. They have a couple of great looks on this power play. Just can't solve Drew yet. Near side circle, that shot stopped by Drew as it was Forenzia letting that one go, and it goes back into the neutral zone. Quickly cut off there by Gorlick, and he'll just dump it in. Wide of the net as that one hits the end wall. 5 seconds left to go on the power play. Have a chance to draw something up. They throw it back out in front. The shot, they score! I believe it's going to be Forenzia. It is going to be a power play goal. They had 1 second left on the penalty, and it's a power play goal. Alex Winston's going to get the assist. Forenzia on the power play from Winston. Time of the goal, 4:10. It's a power play goal, and the Rebels lead 1-0. Trying to get that big shot camped out in front, and they finally get it to go here as Winston found the big lefty right on the doorstep, and he got it under the glove of Drew. So a 1-0 Rebels lead here early in the first period. They cashed in on the power play with 1 second left. They dump it back in on Drew as De Silvio let that one go. It goes right behind the cage as the Rebels look to set something up again. Throws it out in front. And that pass deflected. Comes back out into the neutral zone, and it's picked up there by Winston. Winston loses it over the blue line as the Rebels will have to retreat, and will dump it back in from the neutral zone as the Islanders look to start their breakout. Here comes Borsuk. He'll skate in right wing side. He'll dump it in. Out of his cage is Becker. He'll play it off the near side boards as the Rebels go for a change. Inside the neutral zone. Nice move there by Allen. He'll skate. Makes another nice move around the D, but pushes it a little bit too far for himself, and it goes into the far side corner. Gets hooked up a bit, still with it along the left wing half wall. Tries to send it back down for McGlory as it goes back to the point. Rebels still with it. Corrigan loses it. Now the Islanders may have something here on an odd man rush, but it's turned over by Gavilan, and the Rebels now will take it deep inside the Islanders zone to our right. A little over 5.5 gone by here first period. It's a 1-0 Rebels lead as the Islanders will throw it into the neutral zone and dump it right back in quickly as Gorelick will dump it in. Rebels able to keep it alive. They'll send it back down the left wing wall, but it's picked up there by Stratelli, and he'll move it along the near side boards. The Rebels, though, doing a good job keeping it in, but the Islanders will send it back out into the neutral zone. Tyree there on the cross ice pass. Couldn't connect, and it's quickly picked up by the Islanders, but a turnover and a quick shot there, smothered by Drew as McGlory let it go from inside the blue line, and it's a stop and a whistle with 6:10 gone by here in the first. It's a 1-0 Rebels lead. Face-off coming inside the Islanders zone as it'll be to the right of Drew. The Rebels will win it. Far blue line, that shot there by and it's a stop there by Drew. Nice play by the Rebels. Another low shot that stopped as that one, Sparling let that go from the far side circle. That one low to the ice. Another shot there blocked. Rebels trying to send it back to the point. Bouncing puck. Briefly kept in, but now it's the Islanders going the other way. It's a one-on-one. Here's Daughtry for the Islanders. A good job by the Rebels D to force them to the outside with no shot. Comes to the left point. That one high off the end glass. It goes to the far side boards. It's picked up there by Shrevick, and now goes to the left point. As Kempinski there with a shot. That one blocked. Doesn't get through, and the Rebels look to break out. Through the neutral zone. Tyree there for the Islanders. Couldn't hold on to it, and it gets swung over to the near side boards. Rebels look to break in, they do. Here's Regina. Left wing pass. Finds a man deflected out in front, and it stopped. And it was Sparling camped out in front. Drew makes another stop. And he'll hold on and get the whistle, still with a 1-0 Rebels lead. Face-off coming inside the Islanders zone. To our right, left wing side. Hit on the draw is Forenzia, who had that goal on the power play. But it's the Islanders winning it. They'll lose it, though, as the blast there goes wide. Corcoran let that one go, and the Islanders will look to turn and go the other way. Borisuk, though, loses control of it, and the Rebels will dump it in from the right wing side. 7.5 left to go here, first period. The Islanders haven't got much going offensively here in this. The Rebels doing a good job defensively, clogging up the neutral zone as they'll send it right back in. Quick outlet pass, touched up ahead by Borisuk, but it's quickly turned over, and the Rebels look to go the other way. From neutral ice, dumped in by De Silva as it goes behind the Islander cage to our right. Still deep inside the Islanders zone. The Rebels look to send it to the point. They do. Corcoran there, low wrister. That one sails wide, possibly looking for a deflection. Deep inside the Islanders zone. A quick shot there by Forenza. Stop. The puck still loose in the crease. Still thrown on net. Doesn't get through. And the Rebels will send it to the point. Low wrister there. Right pad save by Drew. That one, Hauser let that one go. And Drew kick it aside. Now the Islanders will go the other way. They'll break in. Right wing side. Borisuk there trying to send it down low as we have a penalty coming up. I believe this one going against the Rebels, and we'll have a power play as Forenzia, the captain, goes in. He'll go for a rough. Time of the penalty. 8:23, so Forenzia in on the box for a rough. So the Islanders will go to their first power play. Need something going offensively as they haven't had much going in this first period. So it'll be a face-off inside the Rebel zone to our left as it's controlled by PAL, but the Rebels look to take over. They look to clear, and they do, as that one played off the near side glass and will go all the way down. Frosch there, and they're saying as if we played with the high stick. The netminder, Drew, didn't realize. So this face-off going to be inside the Islanders zone, and that helps the Rebels with 10 seconds already off the clock. It was played with a high stick. The netminder, Drew, not realizing it, and we'll have a face-off coming inside the Rebel zone, or the Islander zone to our right. PAL on the breakout. They'll have some speed. Schwartz will skate in. He'll take it end-to-end. Throws it out in the front. The deflection just pushed wide. Gavelin there in the slot. Couldn't get it to go as it's dumped right back down low, left wing side. Minute 25 left to go on the PAL power play. Their first of the night. They'll take it behind the cage. A quick stuff around the tip. The net comes off its pegs. And it wouldn't count it anyway as that shot by Gavelin was stopped, but we'll have a face-off with a minute 18 left on the Rebels penalty, as it was Forenza in on the roughing call. Face-off far side, won by the Rebels. They'll backhand it and go all the way down. Corcoran, a nice job, as this one should not be an ice, as the linesman called it a icing, not realizing. So we'll have the face-off coming. In the Islander zone, which should come out to center ice. But we'll wait and see what they come up with. Actually, it will be a Islander zone face-off. 5:37 left to go in the first. Still a 1-0 Rebels lead. The Islanders on the power play. Minute 5 left to go. Schwartz will take it behind his net, and he'll just put on the brakes and wait for some help. Looks to start the breakout as he'll take it through the neutral zone. Right wing pass. Comes back to Schwartz at the blue line, but coughed up, and the Rebels will send it all the way down with 50 seconds left. Comes back out to the neutral zone. Dump back in. Anderson on the Forecheck for the Islanders as Becker comes well out of his cage, and he'll throw it off the near side boards, and it comes back to the neutral zone. So nice job by the netminder as the Islanders look to go for a change on the power play. Poked ahead by Tyree. He'll springboard Anderson down the left wing wall. He throws out in front. Stopped by Becker, and the rebound pushed just wide. 20 seconds left to go on the power play. Far corner. The Rebels look to clear as the Islanders able to keep it alive briefly, but finally poked ahead there by McLaury. 10 seconds left to go on the power play inside the Islanders zone. A big hit as it's going to be Schwartz now, right wing side. As out of the box is Forenzia, and the Islanders, or the Rebels, successful on the penalty kill with 4:20 left to go in the first. Still a 1-0 Rebels lead. Played out ahead as it's going to be Winston skating in left wing side. That wrister glove down by Drew, and he'll hold on, and he will get the whistle. 4:10 left to go in the first period as the Rebels on top. A power play goal coming back earlier in the period. Face off far circle inside the Islanders zone to our right. As it's won there by the Islanders. Kravitz on the backhand trying to spin around near side. Played up ahead as the Islanders look to break out. They do successfully. Here's Cohen from the Rebel blue line. He'll dump it in far corner. Trying to get there first, but he's cut off there as it gets dumped in, actually on net. And the Rebels, though, will take it through the neutral zone. Right wing side, it's Regino. Drop pass, trying to find somebody. No one home. But the Rebels able to keep it alive inside the Islander end to our right. 3:35 left to go in the period. The Islanders on top 1-0. Daughtry there. Trying to send it down low for the Islanders, but the Rebels quickly send it back. De Silva skates in. A quick drop pass there. That's one blocked, and it goes up and out of play. And we'll have a stoppage in time with 3:22 left to go in the first period. So we have a power play, though, coming up for the Rebels. It's going to be a holding call. Time of the penalty, 12:38, or check that, 11:38. It's a holding call. On Daughtry. So Daughtry to the box, 2 minutes for the holding call as the Rebels go to the power play once again. They're 1 for 1 on the night. As the backhand there by De Silva actually hits a lineman along the left wing half wall. The Islanders look to clear, and they do as they will swing it off the far side boards. As it was Fratelli there. Becker comes out from his cage. An active goaltender. We've seen him play the puck a couple of times. 3 minutes left to go in the first. The Islanders on top, Rebels on top 1-0 as the Rebels will have their second power play. Forenzia there, that shot blocked away by Drew. As the rebound goes to the near side corner. Quick shot there. That one gets gloved down by Drew as it was Sparling there from the near side circle, and Drew will hold on. 2:46 left to go in the period. Rebels second power play as face off near side circle. Won by the Islanders. They'll rim it around the far side. Corcoran there. He'll keep it alive. He'll send it down the boards as it gets pushed back up. The Islanders look to clear as a nice effort there by Schwartz. Will send it into the neutral zone, and he'll get it again and now send it the length of the ice. 2 1/4 left in the first. Rebels look to break out. They'll change personnel with under a minute now on the power play. As it's Hauser on the backhand far side. That will springboard Winston up ahead as he'll find Corcoran. He'll chip it through the slot, but quickly cut off by the Islanders, and we'll have plenty of time and space, and we'll send it the length of the ice down the boards. They're saying it may have hit a Islander on the bench, and we'll have a face-off coming back into the Islander zone. 2:02 left to go in the first. Rebels lead 1-0. They still have 41 seconds on the power play. Big game here in terms of standings as the Rebels come in a point behind the Islanders. 3-1 on the season. The Islanders 3-3-1. As the Rebels will win the face-off, they'll send it to the point. De Silva there with that low wrister. Stopped with the chest by Drew. The rebound pushed just wide. As the Rebels had a couple of chances off the shot there from De Silva. Gorelick back down low. Now It's the Rebels taking it behind the cage, trying to spin around to the near side, but now in the corner with 20 seconds left to go on the power play. The Islanders will pick it up, and they will send it all the way down as they'll kill some more time off the clock with 10 seconds left to go on the power play, 90 seconds left to go in the period. Orlick puts on the brakes, sends it to the near side, poked up ahead there by Arado. And now out of the box is Daughtry, but the Rebels have a 2-on-1 here as a quick pass out by McGlory. No one home, and now the Islanders with number. It's going to be picked up by Arado as he'll skate in over the Rebel blue line, dump it back in. And now the Rebels will pick it up. Here's McGlory from the near side circle. That low shot may have got a piece of it. Was Drew with the right pad, but it gets spun to the far side boards. Here's Allen. Allen loses it to Schwartz as now the Islanders may have a 3-on-2. Schwartz over the blue line, a quick shot there, blocked by Corcoran. And now it's going to be Allen picking it up for the Rebels, skating it over the Islander blue line. Drop pass, nice play, far side for McGlory. Couldn't pull the trigger with 40 seconds left to go in the period. Deep inside the Islander zone to our right behind the goal line as Schwartz will pin Allen on the boards as Allen will come away with it, trying to throw it back in the slot. A quick stuff attempt, far side, stopped by Drew in the far side circle. As Allen let that one go, and it's gloved down by Drew, and he'll stop time with 24.9 seconds left in the first period in a 1-0 hockey game. Rebels on top of the Islanders. Both teams changing personnel as it's going to be Sparling in on the draw. As the Rebels will win it from the center blue line. Hauser will dump it in, far side boards. Now with 15 seconds left, the Rebels trying to work it to the point, but they'll send it back behind the goal line. Picked up there by Stratelli. But the Rebels will gain control. Far corner, trying to work it towards the point. With 3 seconds left, this may do it. As the Islanders will just take control, pin it along the far side boards, and that will do it for the first period. So after one period of play, the Rebels will have a 1-0 lead over the PAL Islanders. It was John Forenza on the power play from Alex Winston. And we'll take a brief timeout. We'll come back with the second period again. It's a 1-0 Rebels lead as we are through the first 15 minutes of play, and we'll get set for the second period. Well, welcome back to the Dix Hills Ice Rink here as the Rebels and Islanders come back here for the second period. It's a 1-0 Rebels lead. It was an early power play goal from John Forenzia. From Alex Winston on the power play. Nothing carrying over here in the second period. Both teams at even strength. And we're underway here as Regino from the left wing side. The Islanders now skating from left to right across your computer or TV screen as they'll start the breakout as Gavlin sidesteps a hit. Nice job, right wing side. He'll just dump it in. Quickly picked up, though, by Gorelick, and he'll swing it around to the far side. Kept in by the Islanders, but quickly turned over. And the Rebels will send it back into the neutral zone. Gavlin off the turnover. A quick shot. That one sails wide as he'll pick up that puck from the slot, but couldn't beat Becker on the glove side. Rebels look to send it through the neutral zone. They do, but a nice job there as it's picked up by Schwartz. Schwartz will skate in right wing side. That low shot stopped by Becker, and he'll steer the rebound to the near side corner. Kicked around to the far side. The Rebels look to clear, flipped high in the air, and quickly dumped back in there by Gavlin. Islanders will go for an early change here, a minute into the second period. Rebels on top, 1-0, no icing. They're saying it was played at the red line there by Blum. So now the Rebels will go for their first change as the Islanders will have it deep inside their zone to our left. Turned over as Sparling in for the Rebels, trying to keep it alive, and the Islanders will quickly send it back up to the blue line. But the Rebels have held that blue line pretty tightly all game, as now it comes back out into the neutral zone. De Silva there trying to spin it back to center ice, and now it's going to be picked up here by Regino. Skates in, lets that blast go well off the mark, and that one hits the end wall, but kept in nicely as that pass down low by Hauser, trying to find a man in the slot, but it was deflected. Comes back to Sparling as that shot in, and they score. It was Winston on the doorstep picking up the rebound, and he puts the Rebels on top 2-0. Just a minute 41 into the second period, and it's another early goal for the Rebels as we get the official call here. It was Sparling with that shot. Time of the goal, a minute 49. So Winston now with 2 points. He picks up a goal. He had the assist on that power play goal. As the Islanders will send it all the way down. This should go for an icing, and it does. As Sparling let that shot go from the high slot, it was blocked out in front, and no one picked up Winston, who slammed it home for his first of the night. So it's a 2-0 Rebels lead in a important hockey game here in Long Island Hockey League action. Again, these two teams just separated by 1 point. As the face-off to the right of Drew, and now we'll have a delay here, but finally the puck dropped. The Rebels will win the face-off. A quick shot there by De Silva, right pad saved by Drew, but the Islanders will get it, or the Rebels will get it right back and dump it behind the end line. Stuff around Temp, far side there by Forenza, but it was blocked by Drew as it comes up the far side boards. The Islanders look to clear. They do. They may have numbers here. Left wing side, nice move, a 2-on-1 here. Drizovek there, low shot stopped by Becker. He had Tyree along the right side, but he elected to shoot as that one hits the outside of the cage. And now we have a penalty coming up here against the Rebels. It's going to be a high sticking call, and now the Islanders will have their second power play of the night. We'll see who's skating over here to our left. It's going to be De Silva to the box as we will get the 2:26 call, as they actually say it was a hooking, and we'll have another power play. The Islanders 0 for 1. They had the chance late in the first period, but couldn't convert. Strong penalty kill by the Rebels, and it's going to be the Islanders controlling it. But they'll cough it up, and the Rebels will send it all the way down. Minute 45 left to go on the power play. Quick turnover there as that shot just went wide. So it could have been a shorthanded goal for the Rebels, but now it's going to be the Islanders coming the other way. A quick shot there by Trevik, and that one sailed off the end glass. Here's Borsuk behind the cage. He'll leave it for Tyree. And the Islanders couldn't get it on net as it's dumped back in there by Cresamani. With about a minute 5 left to go on the Islanders power play. Almost 4 minutes gone by here in the second. It's a 2-0 Rebels lead. The Islanders will dump it in, goes to the far side boards. And a nice play there by the Rebels to send it through the neutral zone. Picked up there by Frosch. He'll send it off the near side boards, but no one home, and the Rebels will send it all the way down. They'll go for a change as it goes behind the goal line. Frosch there first for the Islanders. He'll put on the brakes. They'll skate away from Allen, and the Islanders will start a breakout. Gavlin with an errant pass, and it's picked up there by Regino, who makes a nice move, and he'll send it back into the Islander end to our left. 30 seconds left to go on the Islander power play, their second of the night, as the Islanders will look to break out. They'll skate along the neutral zone, left wing side. Sratelli there, sidesteps a hit, but it's picked up by Allen, and he'll make a nice move through the neutral zone. Gavlin there cuts him off, and it's going to be controlled by the Islanders' far side. Messinello would dump it in. 5 seconds left to go on the power play. Islanders look to maybe get something on net here. Shorts will just send it in, cross corner, out of the box. So the Islanders 0 for 2 now on the power play, and now we have a opportunity here. Bergino skates in on the breakaway, throws it through the slot, and it was a left pad save there by Drew. He was looking for Allen on the far side, and Drew just kicked out his left pad, intercepted the pass, and now it's going to be Anderson skating in the other way. His high snap shot gloved down by Becker, and the rebound goes to the near side corner. So good end-to-end action, and now another penalty coming up here. We'll see who it's going against. I believe it's going against the Rebels. It's going to be an interference call, and we'll see who it is. I believe it's going to be Hauser. So De Silva just got out of the box. Now Hauser going to the box, and it's going to be an interference call. Time of the penalty, 4:06. So back-to-back penalties here for the Rebels as the Islanders need something here on this power play. They trail by 2. It's a 2-0 Rebels lead. Face-off won by the Rebels, but Short's able to keep it alive at the blue line. That one just missed the crossbar and had eyes. Was looking for possibly a screen or a deflection out in front, but the Islanders able to keep it alive. They'll send it back into the Rebel zone to our right. Anderson trying to knock De Silva off the puck as it's still inside the Rebel zone behind the end line. 9.5 left to go in the second. There's trail 2-0, but they're on the power play. Kempisti there, a shot off the end wall. Not sure if Becker got a piece of it as it comes back to the blue line, and it's Kempisti who can't keep it alive. And he'll dump it in from the neutral zone. Both teams look to go for a change here with 1:15 left on this power play. The third power play for PAL. They're 0 for 2 on the night, as they'll have it inside their own zone to our left with 1:05. Turnover, nice play there as it was Blum on the chance shorthanded, as now Shorts will tap it up ahead. He'll find Tyree. Tyree skates in near side circle. That pass out in front, blocked by Coe. And now it's Anderson spinning along the far side, picked up by Tyree. Tyree left wing half wall, back down low for Anderson. He lets it go. Thought he had some help behind the cage, but nobody home as the Rebels look to clear. They'll send it out into the neutral zone. Packed up the head as Shorts from the near side boards can't send it down, and the Rebels will send it the length of the ice. 30 seconds left to go on the power play as it's picked up here by the Rebels, as Sparling will send it back into the neutral zone. He'll just skate with it, kill some time, and flip it high in the air. And he'll just eat some clock, and he'll go off for the change. So good job here for the Rebels on this penalty kill. They'll look to go 3 for 3 in a couple of seconds as the outlet pass. Tyreek couldn't get it. Cut off there nicely. As a big hit in the neutral zone. It's picked up there by Winston, and he'll send it into the Islanders' zone. Out of the box is Hauser, and both teams at full strength. A good job. We have an offside on the play, and it will stop time with 7:49 left to go in the second period. The Rebels lead 2-0. Islanders 0 for 3 on the power play, and now we have a timeout here as the Islanders will burn a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. We have 7:49 left to go here in the second period. It's a 2-0 Rebels lead. We're back here Welcome to the Dix Hills Ice Rink. Again, if you're just tuning in, it's a 2-0 Rebels lead as they picked up 2 early goals, one back in the first, one here in the second. And it's been the story of the penalty kill as the Rebels 3 for 3 on the penalty kill. The Islanders had back-to-back power plays here, just couldn't convert as the Rebels will send it in left wing side as Borsuk there trying to send it through the neutral zone. Quickly cut off by Corcoran, who's had a strong game for the Rebels. And he'll just one-hand it back into the Islander zone to our left. Quickly played up ahead there by Frosch, but we're going to have an offside call. And we have the face-off coming back into the neutral zone. 7:19 left here in the second period. In on the draw, Chetrovic against Forenza as it's won by the Rebels. They'll play it up ahead. It's going to be dumped down there by Winston. Forenza there, he had a goal back in the first period as Winston picked up the Rebels' second goal. He has 2 points on the night. As it comes to the point, quick blast there, looking for the deflection. Nice job there as Corcoran there looking for some help out in front, but deflected just wide as now the Islanders will send it through the neutral zone. Picked up there by Corcoran, who gets the hit there by Irado, but able to dump it in far corner. As it's going to be Winston there trying to create the turnover, almost does, and quickly played up by Frosch, but it goes through the neutral zone as Corcoran there will play it off the far side glass. Picked up by Winston, taps it ahead. As Hauser there will play it along. Quick low shot there by Presamani, and it was stopped, and now it's going to be Irado skating in for the Islanders' far side. Drop pass for Tyree, didn't get all of that one as it barely made it to the net. The Rebels look to clear. They do. Nice play there by Allen. He'll skate in. It could be a 2-on-1. Allen near side sends it to the far side circle, and it was pushed wide there by De Silva. So a nice play there by Allen to kind of glove it down and skate in on the 2-on-1. Another quick shot there by Allen. That one goes wide. Or check that was De Silva as it's kept in by the Rebels. 5:55 left to go in the second period. It's a 2-0 Rebels lead. They'll take it behind the cage as it was Hauser getting dumped down. Allen will send it back to Hauser. Or check that, it was Cresamani. As Allen now will work it to the point. Quick blast there by Gorlick, gets blocked, and now the Islanders will send it all the way down. They thought they had some help, but this one will go for an icing, and it will stop time with 5.5 left to go here in the second period. It's still a 2-0 hockey game. Face off there, won by the Islanders. A quick blast by Allen gets blocked, and now the Islanders, if they hurry, could have numbers left wing side, and that one stung a little bit. You could see Brandon Cohen here favoring that left leg. That one, a blast by Allen off the face-off, as that one thrown to the outside of the cage. It's gloved down by Becker, who hasn't seen much action this game outside that early power play in the second period, or early this period, should I say, but hasn't seen much action as both teams complete a change and get some fresh legs out there with 5:14 left to go here in the second period. Rebels controlling most of the play here, and they'll have a defensive zone face-off here to the right of Becker, and it's won by the Rebels, and it's going to be skated the length of the ice by Sparling. He'll take it from the outside circle. Low shot stopped by Drew, and it goes back to the far side corner. Now to Corcoran. Rebound pushed in. And it's another goal for the Rebels. Down low, it was... We'll wait and see who it is. But it's a 3-0 Rebels lead. Another shot from the point, which was deflected.
Who was it? 28?
So they're going to give credit to Sparling on the goal. So now Sparling with 2 points, but it looked like it was Regino on the doorstep. But we'll wait and see if that possibly changes. As now it's going to be Regino again skating in left wing side. He'll drop it to Sparling, cuts towards the slot, still with it, trying to drag it far side, but got hooked up. So it's a 3-0 Rebels lead. As now come through the neutral zone with 4:25 left to play. So a late goal as Sparling puts the Rebels on top now by 3 late here in the second period. Schwartz from the neutral zone will dump it in as Tyree will backhand it from right outside the Rebel blue line as it goes to the far side corner. Both teams looking to complete a change. Long outlet pass trying to find Blum. He'll miss everyone, and this one will not go for an icing. Blum there first as they'll have it from behind the goal line. Under 4 minutes now to go in the second period. 2 goals here for the Rebels in this frame. They lead on top 3-0, and just offensively can't get much going as it's dumped in there by Winston. So delayed offside here for the Rebels, not realizing it. So it'll allow the Islanders to get a uncontested breakout here. Now finally they touch up. Schwartz quickly played up ahead, but that was cut off by Regino. Now the Islanders will send it out far side. They may have numbers here. Anderson trying to get there first. They'll have a 3-on-2 if they hurry, but they actually go for a change. And they'll send it out in the neutral zone. They'll allow the Rebels to break out. Here comes Winston. Puts on the brakes. Near side circle. Floats it towards the net. That one high in the chest of Drew, and he'll hold on. And we'll get a stoppage in time with 3:07 left to go in the second. Face off near side circle as it's won by Forenza. Quick shot there by De Silva. That one just missed the net as it's going to be Winston keeping a line from the far side boards. Pushed back down low by Gorlick. And now finally the Islanders will send it out into the neutral zone. Played to the near side as it's De Silva playing it up ahead. Tapped ahead at the blue line by Forenza. As it goes back behind the goal line, the Islanders will get there first with 2:40 left to go in the second. Islanders need to get something going here, as it's been all Rebels this one. Forenza behind the cage. Throws it out in front, trying to find De Silva. Goes now to the far side point. A quick shot there by Gorlick. Gets deflected out in front, and Winston on the doorstep. He just fanned on it. Winston was all alone at the base of the left wing circle. Just couldn't settle down the puck and fanned on it as it goes now to the high slot. Here's Forenza on the backhand. Sends it down low, and they score. I'm not sure what happened there on that one, as Drew may have just taken his eyes off it, and it slipped through the 5-hole as Forenza gets his second of the game, and it's now a 4-0 Rebels lead. We'll wait and get the official call as the Rebels now have a 4-0 lead. It's going to be an unassisted as Forenza just took the puck on the turnover and he backhanded it on Drew, as Drew's furious with himself or just unhappy with the goal that went in. He's banging his stick a bit as it's now a 4-0 Rebels lead, as that shot there stopped with the left pad, as Drew taking down a Rebel behind the play. And we'll see if there's a penalty coming or not. It took the net off as well, as it was McGlory skating in on the forecheck, but we'll get a stoppage in time. 2:07 left to go. So unassisted goal. Forenza, his second of the game, and it's a 4-0 Rebels lead. They didn't see it, so now the face-off coming out in the neutral zone as Crescent Monty in on the draw. Won by the Rebels, and they'll send it from the neutral zone back to the blue line. Picked up there by Borsuk. He'll play it to the left wing side as Gavlin catches the pass. He has a 2-on-1. Has Daughtry in the slot. Couldn't get the puck. Second attempt hit the outside the cage. The puck still loose and cleared to the far side boards. And now Allen looks to clear, and he'll sidestep a check. He'll skate in right wing side. He's flanked by a lot of blue jerseys. Trying to center it. No one home. As it goes to the point, Corcoran flubs a shot. Actually breaks his stick. The puck still loose and just pushed wide there by Big Glory. Now it's Allen. Allen still with it. Far side as The Islanders will look to control. Borsuk there trying to tip it out in front. He does, as a big hit right in front of us there. Daughtry levels Keogh. But the puck still inside the Islander zone. Nice move by Allen. He'll sidestep a hit. Still with it. Top of the circle. Now to the far side. A quick blast there. Right pad save by Drew. Another turnaround attempt there by Allen is blocked, as the Islanders will turn and go the other way with 1:03 left to go in the period. Now finally under a minute. As that one dumped in by the Islanders, they'll go for a change. Allen will tap it up ahead as it goes into the skates of one of his teammates, and now comes back to Allen, who wrists it off the far side boards. Comes back into the Islander end to our left as they'll quickly play it up ahead. Anderson couldn't get there. Allen leaves it, thought he had help, but it's going to be Anderson now, far side circle. That shot deflected, never got through. 35 seconds left in the period. The Rebels leading 4-0. This is one of the better shifts we've seen the Islanders take so far as it comes back to the point. Campisti there, skates in, flubs on the wrister, but it got through. Becker made the right pad save, as now the Rebels will play it out ahead with 20 seconds left. Have a chance for about one last push here. As Chris Amani there throws out in front, intercepted by the Islanders. They'll send it back to the blue line, kept in there by Gorlick. Gorlick will send it down now with 10 seconds left, as the Islanders will just quickly play it up ahead through the neutral zone. That should pretty much do it for this period. With 1 second, we wait and get the buzzer, and that will do it for the first two periods, as the Rebels are up with 3 goals from Winston, Sparling, and Forenza. We'll wait and see if that second goal changes in that period. It looked like it was Regino, but right now it's Sparling. So after 2 periods of play, it's a 4-0 Rebels lead. We'll just take a brief timeout, and we'll come back with the third and final period. Both teams back to the ice here. Thank you again for tuning in on your Saturday night in Long Island Hockey League action. These two teams just separated by 1 point, but it's been all Rebels here in this game. They have a 4-0 lead over the Islanders as we drop the puck and get the third period underway. Both teams back to their respective sides. A turnover there, a quick shot there, glove down by Becker. As a rare turnover for the Rebels, it was Brendan Daughtry there, who was all alone in the slot. He let it go, but it was a nice glove save by Becker, who hasn't seen much action here so far in this contest, and was sharp on that shot, and we'll have a face-off in the far side circle. It's Gavlin in on the draw against Forenza, as the Rebel captain has 2 goals in tonight's game. It's going to be the Islanders now behind the Rebels cage. The Rebels having a hard time here breaking out, as the Islanders will send it far side, quickly cut off there by the Rebels. It was De Silva stepping in front of the pass. Long outlet pass intercepted by Kravitz. He'll find Daughtry far side. His shot there blocked, and now it's going to be the Rebels looking to go the other way. Home run pass, trying to find Winston. He does. He'll break in. His low shot, he scores. Alex Winston gets his second of the game. A beautiful pass from the captain, Forenza. And Winston, another early goal here for the Rebels. This one just 42 seconds in. And he finds the 5-hole. And he puts the Rebels on top 5-0. Well, everything going right here for the Rebels. As Drew couldn't stop that one, and now we have a whistle here as that puck pinned along the near side boards right out front of the Rebel bench, and I believe we have a penalty coming up. Looks like we have matchings here. Both go for a roughing as it's going to be Winston for the Rebels, and it looks like it's going to be Arado for the Islanders, both matching 56 seconds into the third. So it's going to be 5-on-5 as the Rebels with a 5-0 lead. Face-off neutral zone won by the Islanders as Campisti there will dump it in. Rebels will get there first as Keogh there trying to spin around to the far side. Rebels will pick it up, center lane pass. Allen will skate in with speed, one-on-one with Shorts. Near side circle, puts on the break on the backhand. Right pad save there by Drew as they'll steer to the far side boards. The Rebels like stretching out that ice. They like trying to hit the home run pass. We saw it earlier in the period as Forenza found Winston as a big hit inside the Islander zone. Ronan got dumped down there by Gorlick as it's now cleared out to the neutral zone, and the Islanders will play it off the far side boards. Keogh there will skate in. That wrister is gloved down there by Drew, and he'll hold on. We'll get the whistle. Face off inside the Islander zone to our right as it's going to be Sparling in on the draw. And Islander not in on the draw yet. Finally, someone heads in there as it's controlled here by Tyree. And now they'll send it out into center ice. The Islanders will skate over. Nice play there by Corcoran. Serpiciglia there. Couldn't get the shot off for the Islanders, and now controlled by the Rebels. Plays it high in the air. This one will not go for an icing. Deep inside the Islander zone to our right. On the right wing half wall. The Rebels will push it back down low as it comes to the high slot. Blast there by Corcoran, deflected out in front. The rebound pushed right back in on Drew, who slid over to make the save. And now we'll have some pushing and shoving behind the play, and we'll wait and see. We'll have look like we'll have matchings here. As Blum on the doorstep. We'll head to the box. Both will go off for a rough. So Blum will get the additional 2. So power play coming up for PAL, their 4th of the night. They are 0 for 3. So the faceoff should be coming out. If it is a penalty, but they'll keep it inside the Islander zone. So the Islanders with 4 power play chances. Their 4th one here, they're 0 for 3. And they trail 5-0. So you get something going here with about 12 and a half left to go here in the third period. Anderson will skate in. Plays it to the far side as it's backhand all the way down by Corcoran. Regino there on the doorstep. Plays it out through the neutral zone. Nice play there by Keogh, and we have an offside call.
No, 2 more seconds. Just relax. I'm nervous. Sit. Relax.
So an offside call against the Rebels, and we'll have a face-off on the neutral zone.
Serving the extra 2. Number 7. You have 4 minutes total penalties.
You got a rough and a slash. You're out on the next whistle.
Rebels will dump it back in on Drew as they'll spin around to the far side. The Islanders have put about a minute 10 left to go on the power play, and they'll send it along the far side as Schwartz will try to skate in. Nice job by the Rebels. They will pin it up along the far side, and now something shorthanded as Forenza makes a nice spinorama move, and he'll just drag it to the far side circle, still with it on his feet. As it comes to the high slot, De Silva there lets that one go and gets blocked to the far side. Great job here shorthanded by the Rebels as just a one-man effort here by De Silva, who's hitting the puck low, and Schwartz has no answer. Finally, De Silva will cough it up, but he eats tons of time off the clock. The Islanders now with about 30 seconds left to go on the power play. 11-10 left to go in the game. The Islanders trail this one 5-0. It's going to be Daughtry there, who will just dump it in. It will stop there by Becker.
Alex, you're out.
And we will get a stoppage in time with 11:02 left to go in the game. The Islanders still with power play time, 19 seconds left. Face off in on the left side. As it's won there by the Rebels. They'll pin it in the near side corner, just trying to eat more time. With 10 seconds left to go on the power play. Quick shot there. Stop, rebound, pushed out in front. Puck still loose. Becker will just steer it to the far side post. And the puck in the slot. Islanders can't clear, but out of the box was McGlory, who was serving that extra two. So we're back to full strength. Islanders do another great, or Rebels do another great job here on the penalty kill. And it's picked up by Allen along the far side, who will pin it out into the neutral zone. Chris Amani there will skate in, trying to leave it for one of his line mates, but he'll come back out into the neutral zone, played up ahead. And now Borsuk there on the forecheck as the Rebels will have it inside their own zone. Turnover, comes out to the near side circle, shot, and they score. Turnover by the Rebels inside of their own zone, and it looks like it's going to be Ronan, Sean Ronan, the forward, the lefty. Short side, lifted it over the right arm. And he'll get the goal. He'll put the Islanders on the board. It's 5-1. Time of the goal, 4:50.
So he's out. The penalty after 12:44. So the person serving his 2 minutes is out.
What time did he get the 4 minutes?
12:44. So he should still be in till 8:44. You're still in. You have to serve 4 minutes, Britt.
Sean Roden getting the goal for the Islanders, so it's a 5-1 game. Inside the Islanders zone, we'll see if that maybe sparks some life. 10 minutes left to go in this contest. They trail by 4 as it's deep behind the Rebel cage to our left. Thrown out in front, the shot. Becker didn't even see it. He made the stop with the left pad, and now the Rebels will go the other way. Here comes Winston looking for the hat trick on the backhand. Stopped by Drew with the glove. Remember that save. As the Islanders were just inches from getting their second goal of the game. And it was Winston who was on the breakaway. He dragged it to the backhand, and it was a nice glove save there by Drew. And he keeps it a 5-1 game with the faceoff coming to the Islanders zone to our right, won by the Rebels. And it's Regino there making some nice moves. Backhands it, turnover, but picked back up. And now the Islanders look to go the other way. Here comes Cohen. Cohen from the right wing side. He'll just get in the blue line and dump it in with 9.5 left to go in the game. The Islanders trail this one 5-1. Inches away from making it 5-2. But the Rebels were a breakaway away from making it 6-1. Inside the Rebel zone to our left as the Islanders still with it. Now in the near side circle. Quick shot there by Tyree, blocked. And it never got through on Becker as now finally the Rebels will clear. It comes back out to Winston as he'll skate in looking for the hat-trick. His shot blocked. Goes up and over the net. But still in play as it gets pushed to the far side boards. Kept in at the blue line. Sends it back down low. And now the Islanders will flip it high in the air. That's center ice. Quickly met there by the Rebels. Now Winston will skate with it. He'll backhand it up. Center lane. Dump back in on Drew. He'll make the left pad save as McGlory there. Let that one go as the Islanders can't clear it. Kept in by the Rebels. Backhanded in. Sparling there will send it behind the goal line. The Islanders will get there trying to clear with 8:25 left to go in the game. It's a 5-1 Rebels lead. Played up through the neutral zone. Oh, just missed there by De Silva. Allows the Islanders to come in. Anderson can't handle the pass as he had a great opportunity in the slot, but couldn't hold on to it. Now it's inside the Rebels zone. Intercepted there. Sparling will send it high in the air again, trying to find Allen at the blue line, but it comes right back to McGlory. Skates in, low wrister, stopped. As the rebound just pushed wide, may have grazed the post as well. Drew had a hard time with that rebound as it goes back in on net, steered aside, and the rebound picked up there by Arado. Islanders can't clear with 7:45 left to go in the game. Comes to the far side point, pushed back down by Gorlick as it goes behind the cage. Forenza there for the Rebels. Looks to play it out in front, nobody home. Now it gets pushed to Allen, who's at the blue line. All right, one-timer there by Forenza. We'll send that one wide. As the Islanders finally cleared out into the neutral zone, almost dumped back in. Islanders with it, plays it up ahead. Right wing side as Allen will hit his man. Left wing pass, Allen will try to skate in. Schwartz, though, cuts him off with 7 minutes left to go, and that one played up into the netting far side. And we finally get a whistle here. Some good end-to-end action here. 7:02 left to go in the game. It's a 5-1 lead for the Rebels. Who picked up an early goal from Winston, his second of the game. Had a chance for the hat trick on a breakaway, but it was stopped by Drew. And the face-off will be in the Islander zone to our right. Rebels will win the draw and push it to the far side boards, but controlled by the Islanders. And now a turnover as it's picked up by Crisimani. Down low. Pushed to the near side half wall, and the Rebels doing a good job keeping it alive, but the Islanders will send it back into center ice and dumped in to the Rebel zone to our left. Goes behind the cage, 6.5 left. As Corcoran will lift it high in the air, trying to find Winston again. As Winston trying to sidestep Rogers, gets behind him, but a good job by the Islanders defenseman to hold him up, no call. As the Islanders will play it back into neutral ice. Daughtry there. This one will not go for an icing. He gets there first for the Islanders inside the Rebel zone to our left. Puck behind the end line as now it's the Rebels looking to break out. It's Corcoran there. 2-on-2 as he'll skate over the Islander blue line. Near side circle. That low shot stopped by Drew. The rebound pushed back in on it. Stopped by the netminder. And he'll hold on and get the whistle with 5:58 left to go in the game. It's a 5-1 Rebels lead. Face off in the Islanders zone to our right. One by the Islanders as they'll look to start the breakout. Far side pass as the puck still loose in the neutral zone, sent back down and quickly played up ahead. Rotelli will skate in. Looking for some help, throws it out through the slot, maybe looking for a stick or a skate, but no one home. A low shot by pad save by Becker. The rebound still loose, and finally the netminder will put his glove on it, and he'll hold on, and he'll get the whistle with 5:24 left to go in the game. Spun around. As now it goes into the neutral zone. Forenzia there will dump it in with 5 minutes left to go in the game. Inside the Rebel zone to our left, goes behind the goal line. Rebels look to clear, and now it's Allen in a foot race. And now the Islanders will break in. A quick shot there by Schwartz, blocked. And lift up through the neutral zone. Forenzia there. He'll backhand it. Inside the Islanders zone to our right. Islanders look to break out, but the Rebels doing a good job just hitting the puck along the far side boards as it's dumped back down there by Corcoran. Comes back to the near side circle. Quick blast there by Hauser. That one goes wide, and the Islanders will pick up the loose puck. They'll start the breakout as Morado there from the right wing half wall trying to send it back down low. He'll find Gavilan. Going back out in front as the Islanders looking for something down low. The Rebels step in front of it. 3:35 left to go in the game. Rebels on top 5-1. Rebels can't clear. Now finally Allen will pick it up. Allen, they have a breakaway here. Skates in, lets the blast go. That's low to the ice, and that's a pad save there by Drew. Rebound goes to the far side circle again. Hops over Allen's stick. And the Islanders will send it back all the way down. Corcoran inside of his own zone. Far side pass. Quickly played up by the Islanders as Frosch turns it over. As that one shot there by McGlory is stopped and held onto. 2:57 left to go in the game. Rebels lead 5-1. Puck far side corner as McGlory looks to play to the near side half wall. Islanders look to break out. Get it right over the blue line. And they'll look to break it in, but nice job by the Rebels at the blue line. As they'll skate in. That shot there gets blocked, goes off the end wall. McGlory there picks up the loose puck with 2:25 left to go. Sends it back to the blue line, but it couldn't be held in there by Gorlick. And now a big hit far side. And it looks like we have a penalty coming up against the Islanders as it's going to be a boarding call. So Daughtry in the box for a board. With 2:18 left to go in this game. And the Islanders will win the faceoff and send it down. So the Rebels pretty much on the power play to close this one out unless they score early. As a couple of Rebels take a spill as Sparling and Regino both trip on the ice and now played up ahead. But in the skates and it's going to be dumped back in there by Blum. Islanders, though, will send it down. Becker from out from his cage will spin it to the near side half wall. Quickly played up. Blum will get it with A minute 45 left to go in the game. And it's played to the far side. Corcoran there. Over skates it. Now we have an offside, and it will stop time with a minute 40 left to go. In this game, a 5-1 Rebels lead. If all goes well for the final 100 seconds, the Rebels will move to 4-1 on the season, as the Islanders will drop to 3-4-1. Rebels will pick up points number 7 and 8 as they'll play it to the far side, and it's going to be skated in there by De Silva, who will just actually shoot off the far side boards. Final 90 seconds here as the Rebels still on the power play. They lead this one 5-1. Now the power play goal back in the first period comes to the blue line. Down low, half wall, thrown out in front as it couldn't be controlled. Looks like it was De Silva on the back door. The Rebels will still control. Allen back to De Silva. De Silva to the right point, finds a man. It's Hauser, lets that blast go. Right pad save, rebound still loose and finally held on there by Drew with 61 seconds left to go in this game. Face off there, won by the Rebels. Push down low, right wing half wall. Now back behind the goal line. As Allen will play it for Forenza. Throws it out in front, trying to find De Silva, but they couldn't connect. With 45 seconds left, Schwartz will just send it the length of the ice. Seconds left to go on the power play. .30 seconds left now to go in the game. Allen coughs it up to Anderson as Anderson shorthanded, trying to spin it in the slot. And now the Rebels look to turn and go the other way with 20 seconds left to go in the game. They'll have some numbers, a 3-on-2. Allen in the slot for Forenza in the skates. That low shot stopped by Drew. Hold on. With 16 seconds left out of the box is Roning serving the extra 2. Face off there, won by the Rebels, but intercepted there by Gavilan, who will send it back into his own zone. Final 10 seconds in this one. The Rebels look like they'll get the 5-1 victory as Becker comes all the way out. He'll just play back into the neutral zone. 3 seconds, 2 and 1. And now we'll do it here from the Dix Hills Ice Rink as the Rebels defeat the Islanders 5-1. And now we'll have some pushing and shoving after the whistle here, but more frustration than anything. So the Rebels, who came into tonight's game with a record of 3-1, 1 point behind the Islanders, who came in at 3-1. They pick up the 5-1 win and now move to 4-1 on the season and pick up points number 7 and 8 as the Islanders drop to 3-4-1. So one more time, your final here from the Dix Hills Ice Rink, a Rebels victory, a 5-1 win over the PAL Islanders. So thank you for tuning in on your Saturday night, and we'll see you next time.